Good morning and welcome to Book a Day. Today we're going to be looking at the book called Mystics by Murray Bodo. It's 10 Who Show Us the Ways of God. This book is a little different than the book we looked at yesterday, The Heart of a Saint by Bert Gezi from Word Among Us. This book really looks at what God is doing in a mystic's life. What God does in holy people's lives, and also how we can understand our own experiences in the experience of these people. I want to give you a little flavor of this. First of all, the 10 people covered are Mary, Francis of Assisi, Julian of Norwich, Jacopone de Todi, Catherine of Siena, John of the Cross, Therese, Gerard Manley Hopkins, Simone Weil, and Robert Lax. One little sentence from Julian of Norwich states, "The mystics are not those we turn to for knowledge. They are those we turn to because of their intimacy with God, because of their experience of something we all long to experience. They console with the fact that God does break into personal history." The first one I wanted to look at quickly was Gerard Manley Hopkins. And he says, unlike Catherine of Siena's rather important life on the world stage, Gerard Manley Hopkins' life was a comparatively uneventful, predictable life of a priest academic, a teacher who does not like to teach, a preacher whose sermons fail because of their dense language and circular thinking, a man whose frail health and proneness to depression made of him a wraith-like presence in the classroom and at the altar. But his inner experience is just the opposite. It explodes with powerful, transforming experiences that he incarnates in original and extraordinarily dynamic poems. So you can see this is not a book to hand to someone who's trying to figure out how to create costumes for their All Saints party, nor is it the type of book you'd hand to someone who wants to know something about a saint for a report that they're writing. This is really a book for someone who is spiritually mature, someone who maybe has a flair for literature, someone who looks a little more deeply at things rather than just the surface details of a life. Another person is Simone Weil. He says, "Therefore we look to the works of the mystics, the fruits of their love, not the eccentricities or peculiarities, even the prejudices of their personalities. And in discerning holiness, one does not look for the perfect human being, but for the person's faith, hope, and charity, despite all her or his imperfections. What is redemptive suffering in Therese of Lisieux or Francis of Assisi is sometimes viewed as neurosis in Simone Weil. Yet Christ took possession of all three of them, and all three had in common a passionate love of Christ and heroic compassion for those who are excluded, the poor, the broken, the marginal, though in Weil's case she seems to have inexplicably excluded her own Jewish people. It was as if Christ himself was putting his seal on her eccentric, psychologically broken life. Even one so seriously ill of anorexia is embraced by Christ, affirmed for the good heart that persevered in charitable works, despite her eating disorder and debilitating headaches. God certainly did so, using the foolish to shame the wise. God certainly did so in the brilliant Simone Weil, whose fierce intellect and unyielding persuasions were as nothing before the intimate presence of Christ. One does not choose to imitate Simone, but if one is broken and weak and continues to live on in love, Christ chooses you. This book also is a wonderful possibility to offer to someone who's really suffering their own emotional problems or trying to find deeper meaning for their own psychological journey. This isn't something to hand to someone in the throes of depression, but someone who's reflecting on their life in a deeper perspective. This would be an excellent choice to give them as an option. So, thank you very much and have a good day. Bye.